Hey.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were eight and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get caught, then you must.
What's up, y'all? Hold on, let me. Hey, Lynn T, what's up? Bad boys, what you gonna do? I'm jamming that on my laptop right here, y'all. Okay. I think a more appropriate song would be this one I played the other day. Okay. I'm just gonna play 30 seconds of this song and then I'll be talking. Okay. Come on.
You can't win. You can't get out of the game. People keep saying, they and look is about to stay in this way. You can win. Oh, yeah. What you said today. You can win.
Okay. I didn't want to play too much of that. My God. Y'all, what's going on with QI? My question, and I was in the bushes with Phi Babe. Well, I did come out for a brief second. QI, you're worried about VS children, but what about what about people's children that VS didn't worry about when she was doing this crazy thing she was doing out here in the streets? It's just the chickens have come home to roost. She's getting what she deserves. I don't want anyone to lose everything. I don't think she should lose everything, but I think she should be punished for her deeds. It's been a long time coming. What's going on? Like I said, hey, Captain, captivating. That's it, Captain. Vonda, JLC, Suki, uh, Alexander, Diva Didi, Joy Love, Charlie's World, Charlie's Words, uh, Stinson in Common, Liberia Rose. So, okay, I don't want to do that. It's crazy. I just can't believe that it happened as quickly as it did. I was thinking that it was going to last probably a week or so. This was a quick turnaround. And just the whole thing. And then I was in the bushes in Tracy's chat, and they were trying to Tracy was trying to spread the narrative that Spy Babe didn't have a restraining order out on VS. But the thing is, when people have restraining orders, they protect the people that have the restraining orders. You have to go in there. They're not going to give you that information over the phone like that. They operate that way in Houston as well. You're not going to call there and they're not going to tell you that type of information unless you come down there, show your ID. They're not going to just give you that information. Hey, Joyce Simmons. I know I was saying, hi ho, the witch is dead from the Wiz. The Wizard of Oz. She's got Stockholm syndrome, right, Lynn? Exactly. Yes, Vonda. Y'all. Hey, Janice James. But you know what? It's like QI is like one of those women that make excuses for an abusive husband. She'll be like, "Well, his uncle used to touch on him, so that's why he treats me like crap, or his mother was very unloving, and that's why he's abused." No, you can't carry what you're gonna become a bag lady. You can't be a grown person carrying all this baggage around from when you were a child. And I don't profess to have the best childhood. There was some abuse in my childhood, but I didn't carry that with me as an adult. Why should someone else have to pay for something that happened to me, or things that happened to me when I was 8 and 7 years old? It's ridiculous. So you become a person that inflicts that pain. QI makes excuses. So she just likes to be a doormat. And I don't think that's cool. And I like QI. Don't get me wrong. But I just think she's one of those kind of people that she's going to make excuses and excuses, but until you're the person that's affected, other people that have been affected by Susie, you need to show them that same compassion, because she went after them. They didn't come after her. Hey, Jay Wilson. She tried, and then the thing is, hey, Rita, baby. Yeah, they both need help, because QI is an enabler. She's an enabler. Stop enabling this bullshit, QI. I respected you and I liked you, but now you're just coming across as pathetic. I don't know what kind of Susie that snooch of hers must have some type of magic that got you enthralled, but I don't know what it is, because I guess PX eating slop likes it. They like eating slop, so I mean, it is what it is. What's up, Absolute? Yeah, what about the victim, Pink Eyes? It's like you're sitting up and you're making excuses. No one should be taken away from their children, but QI, you're making it like BS is being taken away. Like she's leaving behind a set of twins that's 2 years old, a 3-year-old, a 4-year-old. Her daughter is probably what, like a late teen? Because the girl is not like 10 or 11 years old. And I guess that's why VS was saying she wasn't a real stud, because she looked at QI as being very weak. Well, I know one thing. Where VS is going, her snooch will get plenty of munching. She'll get her snooch munched on voluntarily and involuntarily. And I pray that whoever munches on it have the teeth of a baby shark. And I just think but seriously, she's sitting up here. Susie got him hooked, got him shook. Oh, yes, you will have them hooked in jail, because you're going to be fresh meat. So, baby, you're going to have them hooked in more ways than you can imagine, sis. You may be coming out, girl, you may be getting out of jail, and your snooch may remain in jail detached. It may come out on a wheelchair. Hey, voluptuous woman. Yes, snooch. I mean, because the thing is, she sat up there and she was just, when y'all, and you know what, Jess, when you said what you were saying the other day about the look and how she acted after the fight, it was all that whole sweet good morning. You know, when she come in the morning, she's like, good morning, and she's sipping on a cup of coffee. She's sipping on a cup of Joe, and she's talking in this sweet, soothing voice. All that shit went out the window. After that fight, baby, she had some baritone in that voice. She was like macho Randy Man Savage, and she came out, and baby, it was like all the BS that VS does, it was all right there. It wasn't contained, it wasn't smoothed over, it wasn't hidden, it was exposed to the world. And you saw how dirty and despicable she could be. It was right there in our eyes. And you know what? I think they are probably throwing a party. The dogs are probably running around, jumping on couches and shit, and they probably just tearing up furniture. You know, they're just free at last. Right, Ebony Crawl. That's just what she was giving me. The Slim Jim commercial. Exactly. And then she sitting up there and she was like, I drugged that bitch. I whooped that bitch. Oh yeah. Now they gonna know. They gonna know about Susan now. They know about Susan. Susan gonna teach them. Oh yeah. Come on, next man up. Finish him. But okay, she was maybe, you know what? And the thing was, y'all, she was straight like the Incredible Hulk. She was acting like she was in a berserker rage. And she kept talking about, first off, when you say kill someone, that right there is a terroristic threat. You have a gun. You said you have a gun. You're not supposed to have a gun. Now, you said those two things, and now you're trying to say that she kicked you under the damn table. Susie, stop. Cause you know if that woman would have kicked you, you would have went off on her. Now stop playing. You wanted her so bad, you were like a shark that tasted blood, like a rabid dog. You went behind that woman, following her because you felt your prey was getting away, so you were gonna get her at all costs. So that's why you lashed out and bust her in the back of her head. Now, right. So you sitting there, and let me say this: even though this woman, VS, she broke the law and that, and Shireen, sus, I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you as a person that's looking at you, and I have sympathy. But you were crazy as hell to go up there when you know this woman wasn't feeling you. You went up there, especially when she was trying to get her a piece of snooch, and you came with that cock blocking. So of course she was gonna be pissed. So you brought your crazy behind up there, trying to do what? Do you not? Are you seeing a different VS that we're not seeing? Because you sat right up there and just went and you went into the lion's den. No, she didn't have a right to put her hands on you. But you know, a lot of times, Shireen, that right there would have got your ass whooped any other time. You're just lucky that there were people around that could call the police. Because if you just did that at a party or something, you would have just got dusted, and that would have been it. Hell no. James, boss, bite your tongue. I would come up there and visit her and probably just, harass her when I went up there. She took one for the team. Pink Eyes, that's a hell of a one to take for the team. I mean, good God. So I think that the sad part is It's showing us y'all have to be acute content creators. We have to be more responsible in what we put out. We have to be more responsible for people coming into our chats. The content creator can start a whole lot of BS because we're responsible for how the atmosphere is in our chat rooms. Is VS a lesbian? VS will eat cooch like she eating a pot of chitlins with hot sauce. So yes, she is a lesbian. She's a proud card holder, carpet muncher. And I love my carpet munchers, and I have some in my family, and I have a bunch of pickle nibblers as well. But I think that content creators have to be aware of the atmosphere that we put into our chats. We have to, that whole thing of, and I was watching Tracy's chat earlier, and yes, I was watching Tracy's chat earlier, and she was talking about Phi Babe again. What I said earlier about the restraining order, and the chat room was saying, "Yeah, that's true. She's a lie, babe. Lie, babe. Jay Wilson, and Phi Babe have been popped. They're scammers. They're this. They're that." And it was people in that chat, and a woman called in, and it was like Tracy was battling this woman, trying to make, the woman was telling her, "Well, Tracy, no, they're not going to give that information out because they don't do it here. I stay here, and they're not going to just tell you who the restraining order is not going to show up unless they violate the restraining order." And Tracy was she kept trying to go left. This woman had to just tell her that is not true. You won't know a restraining order is there by just calling. They don't give that information out. And there was a couple of people in the chat saying that as well. But the 90% of the other people were saying Phi Babe was lying. I appreciate that, bro. You saw it, YouTube Country Jail, the YouTube County Jail. Lord have mercy. Oh my God, I love that name. And thank you, Chill. She was very argumentative. Except Ebony, could you? It was just like she was like, "Well, I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna pull it up. I'm gonna call around." Tracy, you can call around. Are you not hearing that they won't give you that? You can do all the calling you want. You have to go in there. They're not going to give you that information. What are you talking about? You're going to call. Are you not here? It is like she was purposely ignoring those people telling her that, saying what the caller said. She was purposely ignoring them. And you know what? It's so, I can understand content creators not liking each other, but just to be so gung ho to try to find anything you can on a person. And you know what? If you were in Tracy's live, y'all, and you saw like when people were calling, some of the stuff they were saying was pertaining to Tracy, and she was just like, "Yep, uh-huh, yep, uh-huh." And I'm like, when they were talking about doxing people, and the one woman said, because what you put out there is gonna come back on you. When BS been doing a lot of stuff, she been doxing people. I don't agree with that doxing because it's gonna come back. You gonna get what you put out. And Tracy was like, "Yeah, uh-huh." And I'm like, "Tracy, you do know she's talking. You're in that equation, right? You do know that, right, sis?" I was like, "Are you hearing something different?" Because I'm hearing You're the one, just like what VS was doing to you. You doxed people, Tracy. But you say you're not doxing because you don't go search for the information. They just bring it to you. Well, maybe VS doesn't search for the information. People bring it to her. But whatever the hell they're bringing you, you're posting it, Tracy. Three French fries short of a Happy Meal, and you nailed it. Because when she was sitting up there, she was sitting up there with those weapons of mass destruction on display, and I was like, okay, Tracy, but now you're trying to garner another type of attention. So you're like, okay, well, maybe if I show them a little skin, or I show the girls to them, maybe I'll win more people over. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was gonna just. And then, y'all, okay, now let me say something briefly about Nicole Tyler. So all of a sudden, Nicole Tyler is doing carpool confessions. I'm like, can you be any more unoriginal, Nicole? Now I know you were talking in your car before, but you wasn't calling it carpool conversations. Car Chronicles. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. And you know what? I just think that this is a wake up call for VS, and she needed it. She needed her pamper to be pulled down and get a swift pop on the ass because she was just too around. She needed to go pick a switch and get a spanking because she's been doing too much on these streets. Then you got people coming talking, well, VS is gonna be really angry when she gets out. There's gonna be hell to pay. She's gonna be really bad when she gets out. So when this person said that in the chat earlier, I was like, well, what do you think we're supposed to be saying? Like, Massa gonna come. Y'all, we gotta be some good color folks. Massa coming. Did I upset you, sir? I was just a little colored boy. I ain't gonna do anything else. I'm like, if you don't get the hell out of here with that BS. She can come back worse than ever, but she's gonna get herself back in jail. Susie is scared of jail. She's pissed off. She doesn't like jail. She's not built for that. I think about it, Rita. Because I have to find something interesting about the people. Because I find Tracy, Heidi, and I'll do a Nicole, but not VS. Just because I don't find her that interesting. Now, what's going on right now is interesting because, she's getting what she had coming. I can't do jail time. I had uncles that were in and out of jail, other family members that went to jail, in and out. I go to jail, I look for me a big old country cornbread fed blue black brother and be like, okay, I'm yours. I'm gonna stick by you. Baby, give me a big old Florida red type of brother. Hey, Jay Wilson, if I was in jail, I'd give me like an old Jay Wilson in there. I ain't finna go to jail and have them be raping me in there. No, sir. Oh my God. No, sir, I am not. That's why I'm saying if Susie do some hard times, that girl might come out looking like G.I. Jane or um, Tracy Chapman. And I don't know who. Maybe Chopper will ascend the throne. He could be king and queen because he's Sarah at sometimes. So he could do a dual, uh, you know, king and queen thrones. Hey, Sir Conus. Super D49. What's up? It's torture. Hey, I'm glad you found me. I am getting ready to get off, y'all. I am. I just wanted to come on. I have to sneak a little time period in because Brother Jay, Brother Jay may do 5 lives in one day, and I gotta sneak right in, and then between him and Five Babe, and then QB came on and did a video or two. I was like, well, damn, can I? Okay, the coast is clear. Let me jump in there real quick. And I will be on tomorrow, guys. But I appreciate y'all coming through, all our mods coming through, and what? You do have to get in where you fit in. These baby Jay Wilson will do 5 or 6. I love you, brother Jay, like a fat kid loves candy. What T.S. Madison be saying. Uh, but I have to be like, okay, he doesn't go on in the morning. Let me go on in the morning. Is he on late at night? No, he's not on late at night. Okay, let me go in the evening. Maybe. Oh, damn, Five Babes on. Okay, let me. But y'all, I'm out. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm not going to sleep yet because I have some things to do. I'll say that. But I will see y'all tomorrow, later today, actually. All right, peace, y'all.